for, Jelani. That's why I'm glad we're going to give y'all about 10 more seconds to go ahead and log in because I see Jelani in right now. Oh, Roia just logged in. I didn't even know you were on, Roia. Very good. All right, so just in case, I see Tyrese is in. So just in case, we are going to go ahead and get started. But if you need the game pin at any time, like if it logs you out, it is in the chat box, okay? I can see it here in the chat box. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, okay? Determining theme in literature. Okay, the first question says theme is blank in a piece of literature, okay? Is it A, the plot, B, the deeper meaning or message, C, the characters, or D, the conflict? Y'all take your time, because I know this can be a little tricky. Let's see who has the right answer. Awesome. For those of you who chose the deeper meaning or message. So I can see how you would think to pick A, the plot. Only because the plot is used to find theme, okay? But theme is the deeper meaning or the message, okay? You use plot and you use conflict even, and you also use the knowledge about the characters to find theme. However, theme is the message. Remember, the message or the lesson or the meaning that the author is trying to convey. Okay, so very good. Let's see who's in the run. Oh, let's see. We got Kendall in first place. We got Trinaya. Then we got Josiah. Okay, we're going to see Mustafa and Jelani and everybody else. Make sure you put your question in the chat box, okay? How do you find the theme of a passage? Pay attention really quickly. Is it A, observe the character's actions, B, locate the sequence of the passage, C, locate the plot of the passage, or D, read the cover of the book? Choose carefully. How do you find the theme? Think about what we did with our story yesterday with the first man and the second man. Think about that. Baby, put your question in the chat box, okay? I'm looking at the chat box now. Never see for me. Okay, I think so. I had got this message on my thing. Okay, so no one chose the correct answer, which was observe the character's actions. And I can see how you can get it a little confused here. Okay, so when you read the cover of the book, it doesn't necessarily tell us the lesson or the message that the author is trying to convey. So we know that that's not, that's not correct. Now, locate the sequence of the passage. We know that's not correct either. We do know that things are, we find things in order to help us, find the theme. However, the correct answer was observe the character's actions. If you think about the story from yesterday, think about how we knew we had the first man and the second man. But throughout that whole entire story, we were looking at their actions. Remember when they came in contact with the bear, what happened then? And then what happened at the first part of the story? They said they were going to stick by each other's side. So in all, we were observing their actions throughout the whole entire story. And by the end, the second man said, "Oh, I knew you couldn't be trusted because, that's going to mess me up, because you're being a coward, So in all, we were able to observe their actions throughout the entire passage. Okay. All right. So the scoreboard is still the same.
Miss Bridges.
Sweetie, can you put your question in the chat box? Okay. A theme is it A, one word, B, universal, C, the central message, or D, an alliteration? All right, so we got a lot of people who chose the central idea. Remember, as we started the lesson, that theme is universal. It's not okay? Remember our answer choice B that was very specific, and you guys chose the right answer from the do now, but I think that you guys are choosing answers really quickly, so that's why I want you to take your time, because you get 20 seconds, you know, to really tap into what the right answer is. So make sure. So I see here, Davion, he put universal. So very good, Davion. So he's at the top of the list here. I see that Davion put in the chat box, so he must be having trouble getting into Kahoot. But very good, Davion. Even though you're not on the scoreboard, I'm giving you your shout out. All right. So why is theme important? Think about this. Do not answer just yet, okay? So is it A, to character role in the passage, or D, connect all parts of the story? Why is theme important? Think about it before you answer it. All right, so we got two people who chose the correct answer, which is to connect all parts of the story. Think about it like this. If you think about graphic organizer that we used yesterday, remember those different parts, like we had to figure out who the characters were, why were they important, we had to figure out what was the problem, what was the conflict in the story, we had to figure out what was being taught, what the characters learned in the story, then we had to figure out what the theme is. Those are all parts of the story, so that is the reason why theme is important. So I wanted you all to really tap into the work that we done yesterday to answer that question. All right, so we have Josiah in the lead. We have Kendall in second place and Trinaya in third place. Very good. Let's see. Let me check in teams to see if I have any answers in here. Okay. So I checked in teams, don't see any extra answers in there. All right, true or false? Pay attention. There can be more than one theme in a passage. Is that true or is that false? There can be more than one theme in a passage. Davion put true, so I'm noticing that he put true. Great. Everybody got that correct. Yes, there can be more than one theme in a passage, okay? You may even be reading, a book that has several different characters or different things going on from chapter to chapter, and it may be different lessons from chapter to chapter that the characters are learning. So yes, that is definitely possible to have more than one thing. Let's see who's out. Kendall back on top. Josiah and then Trinaya. Then we got Jelani and Shania. Very good. And also Davion answered the question correctly in the chat box. Very good. Okay, the themes can be related to what? Pay attention, guys. Don't, because I know this is tricky. It can be related to A, central topic, B, the analysis, C, the lesson learned, or D, the plot of the story. Think about what theme is. All right, so we have 6 people who chose the lesson learned, okay? And so we know that the plot is used to connect to the theme. However, theme is related to the lesson, okay? When you think of theme, think of lesson. Okay, so guys, make sure you it's loading real quick. Guys, make sure you mute microphone, okay? True or false? Be located anywhere in the story. Is that true or is that false? Oh, I see, Roia, you put your answer in the chat box too. Is that true or false? Yes, that is true. Theme can be located anywhere in the story. Theme, just like yesterday, we kind of found our theme towards the end of the story, but theme is not always at the end of the story. It could be at the middle of the story, or it can even be at the beginning of the story. So theme can be located anywhere in the story. Very good. Let's see if we have any answers in the chat box. Okay. All right, so Kendall's still in the lead there. Okay, but 3 players have reached an answer strike of 3. Being correct. Is everything universal? We just went over this, okay? Is it A, yes it is, B, not everything, or C, no they aren't, okay? We just went over this. Let's see who's going to get this correct. universal. It has to be universal because it has a lesson being taught or learned. It has to apply to other stories, okay? Because if it's specific, then more than likely it's not the theme. It's just a detail in the story. We got Josiah. He is on fire. Okay. Because honestly, okay, yeah. All right, so Kendall still at the top. Josiah, Shania, Trinaya, and Jelani are on the scoreboard. All right, let's keep going. This is number 9. What is the theme of Finding Nemo? If y'all ever seen that, is it A, just keep swimming? B, you can't do everything on your own? C, family is more important? Or D, trust in others? Let's see. Think about the theme. Not necessarily, what it's mostly about. Think about the lesson. So we got 3 people who chose the right answer. So you can't do everything on your own. I think Nemo found that out in the story. I can see how some of you all can pick the other answers because swimming was involved in the movie, but that was just a detail, right? So I have Davian and Roia. You guys chose C as the answer, but it is B. Okay, so I'm looking at the chat box as well just to make sure I can get everybody's answers. All right. Okay, now let's go to the next one. What is the theme of Batman? If you've seen Batman, so let's make sure we pay attention here. So is it A, use your past problems to help others? B, the only way to live with yourself is to work alone? C, vengeance and darkness is all that matters? Or D, learn to live with your past? Think about Batman and what he done in the story. Take your time because you still have 9 more seconds, okay? Davion put D in here. Okay, so 2 of you actually got it right. Okay, so if you have if you have seen Batman, then you would know that he definitely helped a lot of people, throughout the movie and the story series. But he also has a past, okay? And he also had problems in his past. So I can see how some of you can pick D as well because he did, pretty much learn to live with his past. But the lesson that he learned is that he can use his past problems in order to help other people. All right, let's see what we got here. Kendall is on fire right now. Hopefully you can see my spirit fingers. Okay. And then last question. What is the theme of the movie Toy Story? Okay, everybody better get this. Slow down. Okay, is it A, don't forget about your toys? B, jealousy isn't always the answer? C, adventure with friends? Or D, you are a toy? So let's see. All right, let's see who's going to get this one.
That's weird, just my screen is frozen.
Okay, if your screen is frozen, put your answer in the chat box, okay? All right. Khadijah put B. So Khadijah picked B, and whoever else chose B are on here on the screen here. Yes, jealousy is always the answer. I think the characters I think it's Buzz Lightyear and Woody. Remember, Woody was jealous, pretty much the entire movie. So that's what held him back a lot in that story. So it was talking about the original Toy Story. I know there are like 4 different versions now. If in case you did get a chance to see the first one, you might have had a hard time with this. But yes, jealousy isn't always the answer, okay? Because, not even going to get into that. Okay, let's look at the podium. Who is in 3rd place? Shania!